stop those people. There we go, we're on the second video. Alright, one more time. You're all racist, you're all prejudiced, you're all bigots, and that's okay. So why don't you just admit that when somebody does something to you from a certain race, skin color, or whatever it is, that you blame the whole people for it. It's obvious that you're doing that. It's obvious that you've been doing that for a long time. And it's obvious that you're still doing it. Bring it up 500 years ago because it's happening right now. And that's fine. That's fine. Well, what are you looking at white people for? What? Are they the ones that created the system, or do they just live in it with you? You think that white people are the ones that can change it? What? What do you think I could do? What am I going to do? You say I'm a white person, you're going to tell me what I should do? Should I get together with the Klan or something and hey, what's up? What's up, KKK? How you doing? I'm white, so I need you guys to listen to me. Oh yeah, no, my family was Catholic. I know you used to kill us too, not a big deal. But I'm trying to talk to you here. Oh yeah, I'm wearing a rainbow skirt right now as well, so I need you to listen real hard. Be real serious about this with me. Oh, my hair, yeah, it's kind of frou-frou, it's fun. Anyways, I've got something to tell you. We gotta change, guys. You gotta put down those guns. You gotta take off those masks. You gotta open your heart. Hey man, this sounded good. I'll do that. Yeah, I'm about that, sure. Absolutely. Sounds a little dangerous, but you know, I don't mind. Screw it. I'm all about nature. We can all do it together. I mean, who else is gonna do it? But if I'm gonna do that, then I need you guys to do something for me too. I need you guys to go and stop shooting yourselves and doing all kinds of crazy shit in all the places of the world. You know? I mean, God's sake. Did you know that we could all work together? I don't understand. Like, these people of the world got better values than I do. Alright, well, let's implement them then. Okay, let's take the high road and, you know, do things together. It's going to start in everybody's community, everywhere that they are, bringing love from the heart, unconditional, to every single place, and forgiving everything and every race and everything entirely. You have to look at everything through the eyes of a child, or as if you're looking at children, looking at them in their innocence, looking at them from your place of knowing, from your high place, wherever it is, the deep space, the strong space, looking with compassion, you know, like, oh, okay. Well, I see that you are now 60 years old and you're very ignorant still. I could wipe you off the face of the earth for the wrongs I perceive you to do. And if I was to start wiping people off the earth for the wrongs I perceive them to do, I mean, I'd have to kill pretty much everybody. And so I'm going to not do that, because that sounds not very fun, kind of gruesome, awful, nasty. It's not the way that we should go about things personally. That's not the thing that I'm thinking we should do ever. So, instead, let's breed upon ourselves understanding. How? Well, we got to breed it within ourselves if we're going to help with anybody else. That's for sure. And don't forget that you're racist, you're a bigot, and you're prejudiced. Don't forget that. Because that has a lot to do with the mirror of consciousness. And if you keep on feeling like you're being oppressed by somebody's hate of you, you should probably look at your hate of them and see why it's possible for this energy to come towards you due to your attack or your defense of this literal same energy that you perceive coming at you in an attacking or defending way. It's only possible if you're attacking or defending with that exact same energy for that energy to harm you. I sit here as a white man, completely unscathed in the hand of a colored people that are my brothers, are my sisters, are my family, they are my ohana. You know, they call me Kanaka, they call me all kinds of fun things sometimes. Rarely have they ever called me a haole. One time, Did a man say that I said something to him? He's never said it since anyways. And in a good way I said it. You know, I don't go up to people and say things in bad ways. I do express my truth authentically, strongly, directly, bluntly, but never in a way to overpower or demean another individual, to stand up for myself and the truth of myself, and never do I do it in a way that's disrespectful. I do it in a way that respects me and the other beings, always in a place of reverence, always this way. You can think of it otherwise, that would be silly, maybe the eyes you're looking from. And that's okay. If that's the way you have to see it, then that's fine. But you'll notice that no pain ever comes upon me. One time I pushed a man and he punched me in the neck later in life. I'd actually pushed him twice by this time. And I'd spoken against him to others instead of going to him and talking to him. I was told that he did something drunkenly, a woman that I didn't want to see him around. I was pissed. But of course, I guess this person actually dated this individual for a long time after that, and the person that had told me this actually probably lied to me in order to get me roused, and so I found myself in this whole play of energy that caused me to push another being, which caused them to be able to then backlash me with that same energy. And for them, the same energy came in the force of a punch to my neck, which didn't really hurt me at all. Same as the push probably didn't hurt them at all. But, you know, it was the whole thing, and it happened in front of a bunch of people. They stole my tobacco too, it was crazy. But I needed that to happen. I needed to see that. And yeah, that person's done all kinds of crazy things, but it's not for me to go around being a vigilante justice to the karmas of others. It's for me to bring understanding, love, and unconditional to all these beings. And so the only way in which to do that is to bring connection to the gateway, not to provide rejection and judgment, you know, but understanding and compassion. Does that mean that I won't tell somebody what I believe that they have done if I believe they have done something wrong? Absolutely not. I can say whatever I want to somebody. I can stand up however I wish to, absolutely. If I'm prompted to say something to somebody about the way I don't agree with whatever it is that they've done, then that's okay. It's fine for me to do that. I won't stop from doing that. Sometimes you have to tell your brother when he's stumbling. But you can do so lovingly. You don't have to do so to make them feel down or broken, but just to state very clearly what it is that's going on. And let me tell you very clearly, you are racist, you are prejudiced, and you're bigots. And you're creating this energy in the world around you. You're creating it in the mirror of consciousness. This is your fault, and her fault, and his fault, and everybody's fault together as one. Not one person's fault more than the other. And the more that you continue to blame any other person and see it as their fault, the more it'll be your fault. You have to be able to take accountability for yourself. You might say, well, Ryan, then why are you telling me that this is my fault? Because I have already seen this to be my fault. You see, I've already seen this. I've already taken my accountability. I'm already taking responsibility for my actions. I am already seeing how I'm creating the things within the mirror of consciousness, and I'm making movements directly every day in order to change this, to rearrange this, to help this, to provide space for this, to give understanding to this, to communicate with this, to trust this, to be inside this present moment with this. And it is prompting me to make these expressions that I'm making now with you today. There's many times in the past that I've seen people doing what I knew was not to be right, and I said nothing. And I'm making up for that now today by saying something. Now, how do I say it? That's a big deal. You know, I could come at somebody and say something to them ruthlessly in a completely different manner. That's not just stating the truth. And trust me, I mean, I could say this in a way that you would perceive it to be ruthless, and I would not perceive it to be ruthless in the same way I was just then trying to distinguish between ruthlessness and honesty and authenticity. Because there is an authenticity that is wrathful compassion, that does not hold space and does not have patience, and does seem as a quality of ruthlessness. But what I mean when I say ruthlessness, it's like mercilessness. A ruthlessness that's more like vengeance. That's more like hate. That's more like wishing damnation and destruction upon another being. Something that comes to overpower and swallow another star like a black hole of some kind, roaming, destroying, taking away life, not caring at all. Not to judge the black holes that are roaming though, please. Don't judge any of these things, or even your brothers, even when they do these things. Even yourself, even when you do these things. Even if you have judged yourself, you don't have to judge your judgment. It's okay. No matter what you're doing, it's okay. But if you need to worry, worry. If you don't need to worry, don't. Whatever's going on, be with it. It's okay. But listen here. You're all racist, you're all bigots, you're all prejudice. How many times am I going to say that to you? I just want you to hear it a lot. I want you to know that it's true. You say, no, it's not. No, I'm not. I am not at all. White people are. I am not at all. Black people are. I'm not at all. Brown people are. Beige people are. Yellow people are. Red people are. Whatever they are. It's not me. It's them. Well, who in the hell are them? I can tell that I am all these things. How? Oh, I just look outside and I see it. Oh, well, there I am right there, hating myself. Oh, it's for the benefit of myself. Don't you worry about that. What's it going to cost me to do? It's not enough of a charge. I don't really feel like going over there and doing anything. Okay. Oh wait, what about that one over there? Oh yeah, that's me. That's me doing something else with myself. Oh hey, look, there's me having fun with myself. Hey, that's beautiful. Look at that. That makes me feel really good. I feel like being a part of it. No, I'm just gonna smile and take that in. All right, that was good. Yeah. Oh, hey, what's that? What's that over there? It's curious. Something about that. I don't know, it's kind of odd. I'm gonna look, hold on a second. Gotta check this out. I don't know really what that is. Alright, let's see. Oh shit! Something's going on. Oh, it's bothering me. Oh, it's really bothering me. It's bothering me a lot. Hold on a second. I gotta get a better position here. Listen to this a little more. Oh yeah, it's all fucked up. Oh, I can hear it right now. Oh, what's going on with this? Oh, this is disturbing me. This is really disturbing. This is riling me here. Hey, over there. Hey, you. What's going on? How's it going? Hey, my name's Ryan. What's up? Whoa. Yeah. Oh, what's that? Yeah, what's going on, guys? I can see that you got something happening over here. Yeah? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, that's fucked up. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, I love you guys. Love you guys so much. You're the bomb. Yeah, both of you. Oh, I see what's... Okay. Hey, yeah. Yeah, that's alright. Oh, alright, okay. Well, you know, maybe we could, yeah. Yeah. Hey, what's your name, by the way? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's great to meet you. My name's Ryan. Oh, hey. That's awesome. What about you? Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Great to meet you. You guys seem like some good people. I'm sorry you're having a little bit of an issue. I was over there, and I could hear it, and there's just this hole that I had brought me over here. And I was like, wow, I just really gotta step over there for some reason. I had all this anticipation and fear, wondering, you know, what am I going over here for? What is this that's happening? You know, is there something I can do to help? You know, is this gonna be a benefit, or is it gonna cause some kind of wave, some kind of a wave? You know, who knows? Maybe it did cause a wave, I don't know, you know? Well, yeah, it sounds like you guys are actually doing just fine, and like everything's okay, not too big of a deal. Yeah, I'm glad that everything's going good. you know, and I'm glad that we can all be brothers and be friends and be in love with one another as family, as Ohana, as community. And, you know, if there's anything that you guys need, you know, in any way, I know that I'm right here for you all the time, always. Yeah, and always. Love's what's going to change the world. Unity's what's going to change the world. Community, that's going to change the world. Love and understanding, compassion for our brothers, strong love, that's what's going to change the world. Yeah. You know, all these little silly things that we fight about all the time is just nonsense, really, when we think about the grand scheme of it. It's only one place that we can go to find the truth of ourselves. And that's right inside here, inside of our own hearts. Find the teacher within, find the truth of all. You know, and each one of us has the ability to do that through setting intention. Each one of us has the ability to use the key, the gateway, to know who we are and enter into the limitlessness of our true being. We can do that at any time, at any moment. Anytime that we so decide, just by going off of that intention, not for just our own benefit, to make ourselves rich or powerful or however it is on top of one another, but in equanimity and balance, in a way that's for everything completely, always, all and always, for the benefit of all beings, despite what it might mean for this being, to stand, rise truly as warriors of the heart, like Jesus, like Buddha, like Krishna, like whoever it is that we happen to see, Muhammad, if that's true of that character that I know nothing of, whatever it is, as an ascended master, as the present moment, as limitless expression, egolessness. You know, we all have the ability to do this. And anything that you see wrong in the world around us today can be healed through us healing ourselves. Once we heal ourselves and we understand this wisdom, we can then provide the gateway for each and every one of us to do the same, as our being itself simply radiates this to all the world and everything that we do, always and always. This is what is called that bodhicitta. Yeah. So I'm glad that I was drawn over here today to you brothers who aren't here now, but could be at some point, some way, in order to explain these things to myself in many ways, in a way that hopefully is helpful. You know, hopefully we can see the truth of. Now we can feel really good about. Yeah. So I feel really good, you know. It's tough for me sometimes being in the city, taking on so much energy and having to express it about. But man, I feel so nice and peaceful, at ease, sitting out here in the river. I just love it. It's so gorgeous. Can you hear it this whole time? Can you even hear me over how loud this river is? I can barely hear me. I'm kind of a loud guy sometimes. But man, took a shower, I washed my hair, I smiled, wear my rainbow skirt. Woo! Yeah, loving that. And look over there, this is where my brothers were standing. The ones I was imagining with just now to help out, you know. Kind of give a little example-like teaching there. That was cool. I like how that just came about all spontaneous and stuff, unplanned in the moment. I was just talking about how you all were racist and prejudiced and bigots. That's all I was doing. You know, got sparked by that. Was like, all right, let me tell them of my indiscretion. Let me tell them of their obscuration. Let me point something out for them. And while I do that, let's point out all this other stuff. Okay? We'll see how the flow goes. It'll go wherever it wants to all on its own. It'll be beautiful. I'll love it too. Oh, we all love it. I hope we love it together. Cool, man. My towel's almost completely dry. This is fun. I like it when these things happen. Came down here, did some laundry. That was fun. Ugh. Yeah, alright. Put that up there. Okay. Apparently that's the side I had out of the sun last time, so I'm going to flip her around. Okay. There we go. Thanks for being here with me. This is fun. This is like we're hanging out. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, super fun. You know, I'm a really weird teacher guy. Gotta do things. I can't stretch my arms out all the way, so I gotta like walk all cripple and stuff. They don't stretch out all the way. This is about like, look, this is what they get. This is what they that's like a fully relaxed position right now. I swear my arms become straight. I swear they can. I swear that it's possible. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Maybe I'll be reptar arms for the rest of my life. Who knows? Probably not. This has happened to me before. The last time I started working out after I stopped working out for a long time. Ugh. Jeez. Really a wake-up call too. I gotta sit here all reptar, weird arm style for, I don't know, for however long. Ugh, it's gonna really wake me up to myself. Ugh. Cause me to be like, whoa, dude, I gotta put some time and effort into my physical condition every day, even if it's just a little bit. Because I mean, I can't even tell you, I did 90 reps. That's what I did. I did 90 reps on this tree. But that's like nothing. That's like, what is that? I mean, it sounds like a lot when you say 90, but it's not that much. It's really not that much. It's a tiny amount. I was doing like 1,200 reps before, so, you know, let's hope that I can be strong like that again, you know. I was looking pretty beastly too. Makes me feel good when I look all beastly. I heard that people were like sizing themselves up next to me. I was like, oh, no way. The big guys, they're like, oh man, am I big? Am I big? I have to get next to Ryan and find out, is Ryan bigger than me? That's cool, man, that's cool. It's cool to be strong, you know. Not just because you look really good, but because you're like really strong. And you can lift things and you don't get worn out. And you can pick people up. Like say you're in the woods and one of your friends falls down, you know, you can carry them, you know, and that's kind of cool. Be able to help your friend, save your friend from some kind of whatever's going on, that's fun. That obviously sounds like a good thing, right? Your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whoever it is, however it goes. You know, whether you're male or female, female and male, however that is, you know. Still, I recommend, you know, if you are into the other type, the same sex or however that is, then, you know, I recommend you still find the male and the female within yourself, because it'd be really strange if you were just male and male inside of yourself. You'd probably be male and female inside of yourself no matter what. So go ahead and marry the male and female there. That'll be important, you know. That'll be important. A lot of people can find that though pretty easy. But don't worry, you know, no judgment. You do whatever you want. It's all beautiful, it's all perfect, it's all gorgeous. Some people don't believe that, you know. People say that, you know, as long as you have sex with the opposite sex and you eat well and all these things. And I'm just like, what are you, Christian or something? What is this? Yeah, I don't mean to be mean about the Christians. They're just funny, you know. They don't even know their own tradition. They're just like, they would never change the words of the Bible. What do you mean? They changed it immediately in Genesis. You're not reading the same thing as the Torah, and they don't even care when I tell them that. I tell them, the book of the law came from Judaism, and so if your book in Christianity is different than Judaism's book, aside from Christ, I understand Christ has to be added, but before that, then it's already been changed. Do you not understand? Hebrew is a very easily translated tradition. I mean, you can translate the words. We have a lot of English-speaking, Hebrew-speaking people. It's not like ancient Egyptian, you know, or, you know, you don't have anybody really speaking that language anymore. I mean, come on. It's harder to translate hieroglyphics accurately into English. But I mean, Hebrew, you can translate that stuff. Arabic, yeah, you can translate it. It's just really interesting to me. Your book says something different than this book. Doesn't it make sense then that you're missing something? To me it does. It's obvious. So obvious. But they don't care, you know. They're like, no, I don't care. I believe what I believe in. And that's it. And if you question what I believe in, you'll be questioning everything I believe in. My ego identity, you know, becomes shaky and fearful and unsafe and secure. And so I can't have that. Don't you dare ever do this again. How dare you try to shake me from my foundation? You have now made me very afraid. Okay. Sorry about that. The ground you were standing on was so shaky. I barely said anything and it just wobbled and shook. It's okay. Not a big deal. I don't even know if you can hear me anymore. It's so loud and amazing. Waterfall river thing. It's really beautiful. Super fun. Huh? Thank you. Woo. Super fun. I said super fun. And so, as I was saying before, when you're looking into the world, are you sure that you're not seeing exactly yourself? Or do you really think that these things can change if you keep looking at yourself this way? Why am I seeing myself look at me this way when I am looking at me this way? Isn't it strange? You know, everybody loves me actually. Some people do get upset with me, I think. I don't know if they're really upset with me or not, or if I'm just saying something that's so personal that it's taken very personally. I can't say that they're actually mad at me or not. They all seem very happy with me afterwards. They don't hold grudges. And they all love me no matter what I say to them. And I find it very strange. Nobody ever wants to fight me. I mean, they might say that they do. I mean, it'd be rare that that happens. Some guy said it online the other day. It was really funny. He was in another state. He was very upset. I just said something to him. I didn't say anything very harsh. But then he got so personal. You know? And then I asked him, well, what state are you in anyway? And he said, Colorado. And he's like, you come here and you punch me first. I was like, well, okay. I thought that was strange. I was asking him where he was to see if he was here or not, you know? Like, I don't have to worry about this guy coming up and trying to punch me in Maui. No, I don't. Okay, good. Perfect. Then he's like, well, you come here to my state and you punch me first and I'll get you, I'll suck you back. And I'm like, okay. Well, the likeliness of me punching somebody first or even second is pretty slim. I'm pretty good at turning the other cheek. It's rare for me to become angered in a way where I think I have to become violently aggressive at somebody. Whenever put into that situation, I do wonder. I'm like, oh well, what am I supposed to do here? But I will defend myself with words pretty severely. I will use my words and my posturing and my fierceness to yell and all these things. And if somebody comes up to me threatening violence, I will yell at them in such a way that it claps the energy and neutralizes it like two waves bouncing onto each other and canceling each other out. I will do this. I will cancel the waves by meeting it where it's at. And then we won't have to fight or anything like that. And immediately after doing this, I'm able to hug you and love you and act as if it never even happened and just talk to you normal. At any moment, you know, at any moment that you decide that that's where we want to go with this, I'm ready for that at any moment. But as long as you come at me in a crazy way, I will have no choice but to continue to clap your energy, and I won't be clapping your energy by calling you names or anything like that. I will be simply stating very truthfully what you are doing and what is happening.
and this can be very irritating. But I've seen it be very irritating to people. To me, it's not as irritating. When there's a lot of people around and I'm feeling kind of embarrassed and like people won't understand, then it becomes a little more irritating for me. I get really, oh no, what am I saying? Why am I stuck saying this thing in this manner to this person? You know, what am I going to do? But it's okay, not a big deal. I don't mind. I think that it's very beautiful. I've learned through this too. It started me out with people that were really crazy. And so I'm like yelling at them, and we're both yelling, and I'm all stuck there, and we're doing this thing, and it brought all kinds of people up. It brought anybody up that I wouldn't want to do this in front of, like a whole busload of people that could not possibly understand. But hey, if they really listen to what I'm saying, I'm not saying anything crazy, you know, I'm just, you know, stating that we're yelling and that this could stop at any moment, and, you know, all these kinds of really funny things. To me, it's funny. You know, to somebody else who was like me, they might think it was extremely funny. Like, if I see somebody doing this, I'm just gonna laugh. I'm just gonna think, oh God, I know what's happening right here. This is really cool, this is really clever, and they're doing a great job. And I'd encourage them in some way if I could. You know, if it was possible. Do not break the flow and get in. If I could just, you got this, don't worry, don't have fear. You got this, it's okay. No judgment, just follow the channel. No judgment, surrender, you got this. Don't worry, it's not you. Nothing's anybody anyway. You don't have to judge yourself as a you. Nobody's doing anything, not even you. Oh man, I can't wait to help somebody with that. I guess that I could. I guess that I do. We're all at different levels. Hey, I would love to meet people that were at my level. That'd be fine. That'd be a lot of fun. We'd have a lot of fun together, expressing, learning, growing, bouncing off one another. You could call at me, I could call at you. Good luck calling at me though, I'm pretty clear. I mean, even when I feel like I'm not clear, it turns out that's exactly how I need to feel, so, you know. Yay! I don't know. It reminds me of smoking. I'm like, hey, maybe I need to smoke some more. It's only been a few days. I'm going to give myself more time. Goodness, I do love smoking. My throat does hurt, though. So I got to imagine that's probably because I'm smoking. Why else would it hurt? Did it hurt when I wasn't smoking? Maybe I've got the COVID. No, don't worry. I know it's scary to some people. Don't worry, it's okay. I don't have the COVID. But if I do, I'll be nice and quarantined out in nature for a while, so don't worry. I don't get sick very often. Like, pretty much never. I think I got some food poisoning stuff sometimes. Mostly from psilocybin. Never makes me throw up, though. Just makes me feel really good. Actually,